How many times have you scrolled through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or even just walked through a room and instantly felt you weren't enough? Like someone else was better looking, more successful, or maybe just seemed like they have their life together way more than you do? Believe me, I've been there. But today we're gonna talk about how to stop comparing yourself and thrive in your 20s. Because girl, your journey is yours and you need to stop letting people take that from you. Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are most definitely welcome. I am Victoria Dina and you are welcome to join our beautiful community here. Here we talk about life advice, faith, and all things beauty and vlogs. Today we are talking about how to stop comparing yourself to others and actually thrive in your 20s. By the end of this video, I expect you to have an entirely new perspective on comparison and give you actual practical steps on how you can put an end to it and live your life to the fullest, honey. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's talk. First, let's talk about why you're actually comparing yourself. What is it that you see in others that you don't see in yourself? Because you're not crazy for feeling this way. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone has gone through it at least once in their life. Since the beginning of time, humans have always compared themselves. It's survival, it's instinct. But the problem now is that we are no longer comparing ourselves to our small little village, our small little community. We are comparing ourselves to millions of people all around the world just because of this. Our phones. With the use of this technology, social media has become the main tool of means of reaching out to people, meeting new people, and even landing your new job. We see the girl with the perfect body, the perfect career, the perfect relationship, the luxury vacations, and suddenly we feel like we're behind. But what you don't see is the hours of work that goes into all these things, the self-doubt, the bad days. We need to understand that social media is a tool where we only share a highlight of our lives. Not even 20% of our lives are on social media. So you need to understand that a lot of social media is not our reality, and therefore comparison shouldn't be either. But how do we actually stop it? Number one, you need to be super honest with yourself. What is it that you're looking for in yourself that you see in other people? Is it your looks? Is it your weight? Is it your career? Is it your finances? Is it where you live? What is it? Understand your triggers. Once you identify what your triggers are, you can take control. That might mean muting certain accounts, limiting your social media time, or just reminding yourself that you are exactly where you need to be and it's just a matter of time and effort, hard work, that you will get to where you want to be. This is a journey, not a race. Remember that. Secondly, you need to learn how to focus on your own path, girl. This is your 20s. Live it, live it, live it, live it, enjoy it. Because child, time is not waiting for nobody. Your journey is always gonna look different from someone else's because it's yours. Set your own goals and track your progress. I do have a video on my channel about this, how to make 2025 your best year yet. You need to get on your Zoom like yesterday. Like I mentioned before, you need to hold yourself accountable this year in 2025. This is so crucial to your leveling up. Again, the only way you can level up is if you push yourself forward. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. A lot of times, what we want is not really what we need. A lot of times, the things we desire are not really things that we should have. So if you're stuck in that weird space of comparison, you need to zoom out. You need to snap back in, get it together, because guess what? 5 years from now, you're not gonna remember Sarah got a promotion at work. You're not gonna remember that. You're not gonna remember your friend got married maybe 3 years ago. You're not, because life goes on. Instead of thinking about what you don't have, you need to change the narrative and celebrate where you are currently. You need to hold yourself accountable. Ask yourself, did I get up and go to the gym today? Did I cross off the things from my to-do list? Did I write that business proposal that I said I was gonna do? Did I enroll in that course that I said I was gonna take? Did I talk to my manager about that promotion or raise that I said I was going to talk to them about? If you haven't, then you are the reason. You're actually the one holding yourself back. And you need to, nobody can root for you the way you root for yourself. And nobody's gonna be the biggest critic or biggest enemy of yourself than you are. So you need to stand up, take control, and take charge of what is yours. Do you want to know the real secret to stopping comparison? Building confidence. You need to be confident in yourself, in your ability, and in your looks. Because when you are genuinely happy with yourself, no one or nothing can stop you. You will never even feel the need to measure yourself up to anything or anybody. So ask yourself, what makes yourself unique? Because we're all unique in our own little way. What do you bring to the table? What qualifications do you possess? Do you make people laugh? Are you a creative? Are you a good listener? The world needs what you have. And the sooner you realize that, the better for you. So do this for me. Today, write down 3 things about yourself, be it qualities that you like about yourself or just skills that you possess that you think is a great asset to who you are. And every day, I want you to keep adding to that list, adding to it, adding to it. If you figure out something new about yourself, add that too. And as time progresses, you will start to realize that you are the real deal. You are the real package. And no one in this world can be compared to you because you are 1 in a million. Practice gratitude. It is very important to be in the spirit of thankfulness all the time, because when you are not thankful for the little things, you sure as hell cannot be thankful for the big things. You need to focus on what you have now and not worry about what will tomorrow bring. The simple fact that you are alive today says a lot about your life and says that you still have a purpose here on earth. You need to recognize that and be sure to work towards that. If you don't understand what your purpose is, take some time, get to know yourself better. That's why I recommended you to write things about yourself, your qualities, your skills, your qualifications that you think you possess that can make you a real asset in a specific industry, on a particular team, or even to just yourself. During the pandemic in 2020, I came across a Pinterest post where it basically showed me how to start a gratitude jar. And I went to the store and I bought a mason jar. I made my own gratitude jar. And every year since then, what I do is that whenever something good happens to me that day, or just something that I'm happy for that day, I write it on a little piece of paper and I put it in my gratitude jar. I do this for the entire year, 365 days. And at the end of the year, typically around the last week of the year in December, I open at that jar and I see this huge pile of little tiny papers that I just crumpled up and put it in, and I go through them one by one and I'm like, wow, that is crazy. I forgot about that. Without that jar, I would not remember half of the good things that happened to me. And then I sit down and I reflect that this year was actually a good year for me. But you know, when you don't see it, when you don't take it into account, when you don't keep track of these things, you would think that your life is so far behind, that you are so depressed, that you are going through like the worst stuff. But honestly, truly, this has helped me in so many ways that you cannot imagine. Because of that, my my inner being, my inner peace has been renewed, and I just genuinely have a better outlook on life. I have that belief that life will definitely get better with time. With time and grace and hard work, there's nothing that can stop us. Celebrate others without diminishing yourself. You need to understand there is room for everyone to shine. There is room for everybody. There is room for everybody. I promise you there is. No. Don't believe the rumors. Don't believe the rumors. They are false. This industry is oversaturated, or there's too many people in this. Don't believe that, okay? Because forever they have been saying that. Being a doctor is not something that's new. It didn't come out 20 years ago. It didn't come out last year. It's been around, and every day medicine keeps on changing, and that allows for new things to be learned, for new people with new skills, new abilities to join the workforce. There's always room. Nothing is constant. You need to understand these things. Life is not constant. Life is forever evolving. You want to be a content creator? Go ahead and do it. Content creation today is not going to look the same in the next 10 years. Shoot, it's not even going to look the same in the next 5 years. You have something that is unique to you that maybe somebody else has not even shown off. So just do it. Celebrate others. Be happy for others. Believe that your time is coming. Do not lose hope. Do not feel left out. Do not feel like, oh, things never work out for you. No, because once you have that mindset, everything internally always shows itself externally. When you have a negative mindset, you will live in a negative space in the world, okay? So you need to create this positive atmosphere around you. And it starts with your mind, and that starts with your mouth. Speak life into your mouth. Speak words of encouragement. Speak words of fulfillment. Move yourself forward by talking to yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself you are beautiful, you are shining, you are going to be great, you're going to be successful. And last but not least, remember your worth is not tied to material things. You alone is enough. You are enough. You need to remember that. I agree. Money is good. Money makes you comfortable. But if you tie your happiness to something that is material, like a car, house, money, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, then love, you are not going to move very far in life. You are always going to be depending on that thing. And that is the worst thing you can actually do for yourself. So don't be depending on anything else. Only count on yourself. Again, everything comes from within. Your life is not measured by likes. When we all die, when we all pass away, all these things are actually not going to matter. They're not. It sucks to believe that student loans that you think you owe, it's not going to matter, honey. You know, when you get in a car accident, you know, on your way to work, and you tell your job, hey, I just got in a car accident, they're already looking for someone to replace you. No time, none of those things matter. Find your self-worth. It's everything. Self-love, self-care is everything. Do it for yourself. Show up for yourself every single day. At the end of the day, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the past version of you. Are you growing? Are you learning? What have you done differently? So let's make a pact. Next time you feel yourself going into this whirlwind of comparison, remind yourself that my journey is mine and it belongs to me. It's not a race. It's my journey, and I'm gonna live it to the fullest. If this video encouraged you, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone you think might need to hear this message. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications when my next video is up. Love you guys. See you soon.